So how did he do it? Number one, the first thing David did to attract wealth and attract fortune is that David was a person who was living to please God. He was living to please God. In fact, the Bible recorded that God said of him that he was the man after his heart, right? He's a man after my heart. He's a perfect person. And that's a big deal. It's a big deal because the Bible says that the eye of the Lord goes to and fro throughout the earth, looking for someone that God will show himself strong on his behalf. And so, instead of running around to look for where God is, why don't I stay where I am and be such a person whose heart is perfect towards God so God can find me? How do you want to meet with God? Funny enough, we want to meet with God by seeking God. Seeking God, as in literally seeking God, as in praying, as in fasting, as in wanting God to move on your behalf, as in having a problem and asking God, "Anyị nọ n'ebe a na-echere gị, anyị nọ n'ebe a na-ele anya gị, anyị nọ n'ebe a na-echere gị ewo ruo mgbe ị ga-abịa." We are seeking you. Do you want to attract God by seeking him or by pleasing him? Most of the people that spend their time seeking God have no time pleasing him. They don't have time pleasing him. In fact, even in the place, I remember when I went to Shiloh, I think it should be the second time I went there. We were all there to see God. Was I there to see God? I wasn't there to, I'm not sure I was there to see God. But we were all gathered here looking for God. And then I had a seat because there's no space. The place is jammed, packed out. Whatever. I think either she was not there or whatever. I came and I sat down. And she came. There was praise going on. And she was dragging me to come out from the seat. Come out. And she's having pictures in her hand that she's going to raise unto the Lord to intervene on her behalf for one or two things. And I was still trying to, know what I'm going to do. She sat on my laps. We know. She sat right on my lap. I said, Jesus Christ. He was not a human being that told me to get up and leave that place. People who are seeking God can be very funny. They can mess they can fight you. They can steal your phone in church. They come to seek God. How do you want to attract God? Is it by seeking him? Is it by giving him 7 days to seek his face? Or by pleasing him? To attract God, you attract God by pleasing him. That's how David did it. He did it by pleasing God. Do you care to live a life that pleases? Does it bother you? You are preparing to write an exam. Are you preparing to write that exam in the way that will please God? Even though you are praying to pass the exam, you are seeking God and praying to pass. Are you praying to pass the exam with something on this bag, something on that bag, something written on your legs, connections made, but now let God also help? So David pleased God so much that God himself testified that this guy is a guy after my heart. And the beautiful thing about that description is that there's a difference between someone being after God's heart and somebody being after God's hand. The person after God's hand is after what God will give me. The person after God's heart is after what will please him. So make a choice.